Good morning, everybody. Hope you've had a fantastic day. As you can see, the sun has come out this morning, which is amazing. Another thing I noticed about this morning is, well, when I first got up, it was raining. Went for my walk. About halfway through, it stopped raining. And then I was just getting showered on by pollen and sap and all sorts of stuff from the trees. And now my face feels like it's plugged. I don't know how to describe it really, but clearly I have some seasonal allergies that have chosen today to start really kicking my butt. So I'm going to have to grab some medication for that. This happens pretty much every year. Just kind of, some years aren't very bad, some are really bad. And this one starts, it's starting off pretty rough. But yeah, it is wrapping up the week here at work, so I'll have plenty of time this evening and then moving into tomorrow, and we'll get out for some pretty cool adventures. First thing I have to do, though, is get my summer tires put on. So that's going to happen. I seem to remember it was supposed to be today. They emailed me yesterday and said, hey, can we do it first thing tomorrow instead? And tomorrow would be tomorrow, not today, tomorrow. Today's, tomorrow's, we'll just say a whole bunch of words, right? So that's kind of the plan for right now. I really want to get out and go for a nice long drive this weekend or find somewhere to do donuts. You know, one of those kind of weekends. So hopefully you want to come along for that. If you do, please consider subscribing, turning on notifications, and we'll just kind of pick this up a little later on today. Well, it was kind of rainy after work. It started kind of off and on, so I just kind of had supper and headed out for a drive here. And I don't really know where I'm going to go. I'll be perfectly honest, I just kind of got behind the wheel of the car and we're going to head that way, wherever that way happens to be. And I've already rediscovered where that golf course was that I'd drove past, meant to come check out, and then couldn't find again. Yeah, I found it again. And of course, it's too late in the day to go check anything out. So that's on the list of places that I do have to get back to visit. So we're going to head that way, like I was saying. But I think we're going to kind of angle up that way a little bit and head up into the hills. So hopefully there's some roads worth driving on and some sights worth seeing. The mystery deepens. That vibration suddenly got a little bit worse. Also, I keep forgetting how quick it gets dark around here, so yeah. So I've just stopped to make sure that everything was still bolted onto the car. But I was coming around one of those corners to the right-hand side, and the steering wheel just started shaking on me, right? And I've only ever experienced that once before, and that was when a wheel fell off my car right after getting the tires put on, years ago. But yeah, a little bit concerning. So I've confirmed that the wheel's not falling off. It's definitely from the front of the vehicle, because it only ever happened, well, it happened once when I first noticed there about 2 minutes ago. And then again, just pulling in here as I was turning around to back up, the steering kind of got all shaky. Almost like there's a problem with the electric steering. Who knows? So I'll have to add that to the list of things that are going to get looked at tomorrow at my appointment. Funny enough, I'm getting tires put on. I'm also getting an oil change. So hopefully whatever's wrong with it can get figured out and dealt with. Or maybe there is nothing wrong with it and it is just the tire. Because it is a winter tire and they're famous for doing funny things when the weather gets warm. So we'll find that one out tomorrow. And hopefully you guys want to come along and join with me on that little adventure, because for today I'm going to have to wrap it up. The daylight has left and, well, I could film in the dark, but you wouldn't be able to see anything and there'd be no point in that at all. So, thank you very much for coming along on today's little adventure. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy this sort of random content that has no real focus other than the joy of the adventure, then be sure to subscribe. Leave a like on the video, share it, comment, all that good stuff. But that's it for today, and hopefully you guys have a great evening, and we will pick this up tomorrow.